Hi, students. So we're finishing up our final science unit for the year on plant variety. I wanted to give you a little introduction to the pages you'll be doing this week, and then towards the end of the week, you'll be doing a knowledge check just to see how many of these important details about plants you've been able to remember. Okay? So this chapter, or I'm sorry, this section in your workbook, it says plant classification. Classify means to put similar things in the same group. Scientific classification is a system for sorting similar organisms into named groups. It helps scientists communicate easily. Scientists started long ago to use Latin to classify plants. And by the way, Latin dates all the way back to the Greek and Roman empires, so long ago that we've studied in our Bible studies, of course. It says all plants are in a group called the plant kingdom. Then plants are sorted into smaller groups, and these smaller groups are divided into even smaller groups. And it's talking about how there's just names for all these different things. And here's a key fact. It says the plant kingdom is grouped into plants without stem tissue and plants with stem tissue. Plants without stem tissue include mosses and liverworts. And we know that the stem helps the plant become more upright. Of course, the plant with the largest stem we could think of as a giant tree, and the trunk would be that stem. And speaking of that, some of your large trees are cone bearing, and their seeds are found in the cones. On the next page, it breaks down that into sort of a classifying like we've talked about for the plant kingdom. No stem tissue, again, I gave you one there, that would be like mosses that grow on the ground. And with stem tissue, that would include plants that have spores, and one that would have spores and a stem would be, for instance, like a fern. On this chapter review page, you're going to be looking for matching the answers that we've been studying. Here we have roots, lots of fibrous roots in a plant, versus, what do we call this one? It's like one giant root that's in the shape of a round ball. I bet you remember that. Okay, some matching down here as well. On this page, it says instead of seeds, simple plants produce spores. We've talked about that before in our studies. Here it gives you two plants, a hibiscus plant. Those are often found in tropical places like Hawaii. They're very sweet smelling, very brightly colored, and attract pollinators. And then there's the skunk cabbage. Often lives in a swampy, real wet area, and it has nice yellowish type flowers on it, but it smells really bad. That's why they call it skunk cabbage. It's kind of like a cabbage looking plant, but it just smells real stinky. And imagine which one of these would be more attracted to which of those flowers. That's the match. And then in your writing, you're going to be writing about pick one of these flowers from above and how its form attracts the pollinator. How does pollination help both the flower and the pollinator? There's a two-way relationship there. Okay, well, good luck with those plant studies this week, and I'll check in later.